hello, my beautiful risers and prosperity builders. Welcome to Poetry and Perspective with Placide. I am getting some feedback. I don't know where it's coming from, but uh, but welcome to Poetry and Perspective with Placide, my dear friends. I am your kind hostess, Cindy Placide. I don't know where the feedback is coming from. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. It's coming from me and I don't know where it's coming from. Okay. Every day it's another problem, but it's good. Let me see here. Can you hear the feedback?
No.
I can hear it. It's almost like an echo. But anyway, guys, I am going to continue the show because I don't know what's going on with this feedback, but it's not working. It's not working. Let me go out and come back in because this is not good. Okay. Hello?
I'm here.
Yes, I can. It is so much better. There's no feedback. Okay, so it's mm, okay. Listen, guys, we're gonna continue the show. If you hear any feedback, I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know. Do you have another device next to you?
No, just my fridge.
Just my fridge. Okay. I have no clue what's going on. I have no clue what's going on. I'm trying to put up everything at my house and it's not working. But anyway, guys, listen, we are on live and welcome to the show. Tonight we are speaking with the handsome Larry Serieux. Okay.
Hello. Wow.
Freaking problems today. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wow, that is so crazy. I don't even understand what's happening today, Larry, but I'm having so many problems. But I do apologize, okay? So let's start with the show. I am your kind hostess, Cindy Placide, okay? And I am from the beautiful Caribbean island of St. Lucia. Now, I have with me the handsome Larry Serieux. Larry Serieux, we are into 80 minutes into the show. Could you please tell the audience where you are from?
Hello, my name is Larry Serieux. I'm from Pastures, Monterey in St. Lucia. Um, I'm a Seamoss farmer. I have been for the past couple of years, and I own Serieux Agro Products, which exports, cultivates, and processes Seamoss.
Can you tell us a little bit about who Larry Serieux is? The person, the man behind the face. Tell us who you are.
Well, I'm Larry Serieux. Yeah, I am a young business owner from the community of Monterey, which is part of Meekwood North in St. Lucia. Um, I attended the Pastures Combined School. I attended the Beaufort Comprehensive Secondary School right after. I come from a diverse background. I have extensive knowledge in quality control, food safety, auditing, HACCP. Um, I had a quick stint at well, I did customer service for 9 years. I did phlebotomy for some time. Um, I did concrete work. I was a lab technician for consolidated contractors, so I have a wide background of experience in different fields. Um, I'm a very down to earth person. I like meeting people. I like solitude, peaceful spaces, and I'm very into in being like I'm very into minimalism and minimalist lifestyle, and also I'm very, very, very interested and very active in preserving our ecosystem and going green and the environment.
Awesome. You said you were into phlebotomy.
Yes, that would be the art of taking blood.
I understand. I
So
know
I
because
did that.
my daughter-in-law is a phlebotomist. How did you transition from being a phlebotomist into the Seamoss business?
Well, I did the course for phlebotomy, so I did the practicals and stuff, but that wasn't the first thing that I did. I did it briefly. Um, the weights that well, starting out when I left school, I started to work with Classical Electricals, which was a friend of the family who owns a business wiring houses. And
Mm-hmm.
afterward, um, there was a course offered for phlebotomy, and I took that course and I did the practical, but I didn't really like it too much. I'm scared of needles, and when you had to prick the children, it was very heartbreaking. They crying and stuff. So I didn't pursue it as a career. After that, I got a job at Consolidated Constructors Inc. as a lab technician assistant. So we
Mm-hmm.
were building tertiary roads in St. Lucia. Um, After that, I got a job at Caribbean Springs where I was the quality management analyst and quality control coordinator. I was in charge of HACCP, which is hazard analysis, food safety, hazard
Mm-hmm.
analysis, critical control points. So I was doing all the food safety stuff over there, and unfortunately, the company went under. So I did some brief odd jobs, and then I went into customer service for like 9 years. After which, I really didn't I like it anymore, and it was really hard on me traveling and stuff. So I just transitioned into being a full-time CMOS farmer. But I was doing the CMOS on my off days while I was a customer service representative,
Mm-hmm.
and I just transitioned. It was the best thing that I ever did.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about CMOS, the CMOS business. I know we're here to talk about your CMOS. So a lot of people don't know what CMOS is. Even if they heard of it, they don't have a full rundown of CMOS and what it is and what the benefits are. So tell us about the CMOS. First of all, what it is. Tell the viewers what it is and what your knowledge of CMOS is and the benefits it
Well,
has to us.
well, CMOS is a plant that's grown in the ocean. Um, Certain species are grown on rocks. You could farm it on lines if you would like. It has a lot of health benefits like 91 minerals, like zinc, iodine, selenium. It's like a superfood. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and there's different types of CMOS. Like there's a Gracillania crispus. There's a Cordurus crispus. That's like Irish moss, and we use here the Euchema cottoni or Euchema cottoni. I have very, very, it's very hard to pronounce some of them. But
Mm-hmm.
the Pima Courtney is what we use here. There's another Seamoss species which was that's what they had it back in the day, but it had a lot
Mm-hmm.
of spikes. It was very hard to clean, but we still do have that one. So right
Mm-hmm.
now there's like two species that we actually found here.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from being a superfood, it since it's in the ocean and it's a plant, it provides oxygen.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
absorbs carbon dioxide and it gives off oxygen. So it's very
Mm-hmm.
good for the environment. You get a lot of fish hiding under the sea moss. You get whole ecosystems in the sea moss, like little crabs, little shrimps. You know, it's um, it's a source of income for a lot of people in the community, especially where we do the sea moss in Mikudnov in Prale. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people who depend on sea moss farming. You
Mm-hmm.
know, sea moss is something that could be grown year round.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, you could use it in a powdered form. You could use it in a gel form. There's
Mm-hmm.
certain people on the other side of the world who eat it raw. Um, you could use it as an additive to your food if you would like. Um, it's a very, very, very diverse plant.
So,
And go ahead.
so did you have to get educated about the CMOS business to know the different types of CMOS, or it was something as you learned as you went along?
Well, it was something that I learned as I went along because what happened was while I was working, my wife wanted to like do something extra. At the time, she
Mm-hmm.
was my girlfriend, and I was very hesitant to go into CMOS. I was like, nah. And when I went in the water, it was totally different than now because there was not many farmers. So the
Mm-hmm.
CMOS used to grow very big. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't. The first time I went there, it was raining, and it was like kind of an eye opener. I didn't really like it. But after a while, coming to the beach and seeing the fish, and I mean, it's very serene place. Like it really calms you down. And I was like, okay, let me just have a go at that. So in terms of getting to know about the CMOS itself, like the different types of CMOS, I didn't get that right away. I had to do my own research on
Mm-hmm.
that. Most people were only doing the gold CMOS. They were not doing green and they were not doing purple. People weren't doing multicolored. So I had to learn about it from my wife's aunt, from other farmers, from going
Mm-hmm.
online. That's how I got the knowledge, basically.
Okay, awesome. So I heard you mention, I heard you mention, I have to stop for a minute because my internet is acting crazy. Yeah. So I heard you mention that you there are different kinds of CMOS. There's the purple one, there is the white one. In a matter of fact, let me bring that up, and so you could explain as the pictures go along. Okay. So tell us about these right here.
Okay, so the one on the right, don't know, well, that's my right because of the camera. So I think
Okay. Which
so.
one? The
The
one right
one
here.
which is the one which has the green.
Uh huh.
Okay, so the green CMOS, the way it works is that if you do not put it in the sun or over the nylon to get bleached, if you put purple or green CMOS or the gold CMOS under the nylon, it's going to remove the color. So if
Really?
you hang it, yes, if you hang it in a dry place or a windy place or a dark place, it will retain the color that it has. So if you have the green and you don't put it under the plastic so it would remove the color, it would stay the
Mm-hmm.
color that it is. That is why you get green and you get purple. So when you remove it
Oh,
from the water, you hang it and the wind dries it. And after a while, it makes salt. And when it gets dry, then you can put it in the sun. So it would actually get a little bit drier, remove a lot more of the moisture, and then you have your purple. The purple and the green,
So,
when you do that, it makes
so
its own
hold
salt.
on 1 second. So this, let me get that straight. So right here, you took it out of the sea like this green.
Yes, if I take it out of the sea and it's green, when I cover it with the plastic, the heat from the sun would cause a chemical reaction and it's going to remove the color in it.
And then you're gonna get this.
You're going to get what's the nice CMOS on that side.
Nice, nice. So wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So it for the purple, how do you call the green one when it gets out of the water?
CMOS.
There's no biological name for it?
No, it's just another type. Well, I don't know any. I don't know if there's a name for the green and the purple. They're just
Mm-hmm.
different colors.
Okay.
I'll have to do some research on that, but I just know that there are different colors of CMOS. You have
Okay.
green, you
Mm-hmm.
have purple, and you have the normal color that's in front of the green,
Mm-hmm.
like the gold. The thing is, you get the purple most times in very, very, very deep water. Okay, so if you look on the left, you will see there are some beds and there's a little
Yeah.
white truck. So
Mm-hmm.
on there, that's how the purple would look. But
Mm.
I forgot to send you the video of how it actually looks when you hang it. I had a video where
Mm.
um, you could see the process of what it looks like before and what it looks like after when it comes out
Mm-hmm.
of the water. So as long as it doesn't get too much sun, it gets a lot of wind, it's gonna
Uh-huh.
dry, and then you put it in the sun to get to what's in the box. Or
Mm-hmm.
you put it somewhere that's very dark, or you could put it in a dryer with the plastic, but the plastic has to be black. So then it
Okay.
would not sweat or anything like that. So then you
Wow.
get your purple. The green is the same, but as long if you have the purple and the green and you put it over the nylon, it's gonna just turn. It's going to turn. It's gonna turn gold. It's gonna turn white, like
That's
what you
amazing. And it's just the chemical reaction that causes it to turn.
Yeah. That's what it is. It would sweat under the nylon and then it would lose the color.
Wow. So Dennis said Seamoss is a wonder food. I need this guy's number. So Dennis, I'm gonna get you his number because we are looking for he is a supplier as well. But we're gonna talk about that a little later. Okay. So I want to show you guys a video of what you were saying about the Seamoss. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to
No
share my
problem.
screen and show this. Let me mute my hold on. Okay. So this is the video of the CMOS, right?
This is actually after it's bleached.
Okay.
So if it's green or purple and you put it under the plastic, it's gonna get to that stage, that color.
Okay. 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 Wow. I could
But
see
if
the
you dry,
little
go
uh-huh.
ahead.
I could see the little purple that was still in there and how it turned. I don't know if the audience saw that. I could see the little purple on the side there. So go ahead.
Yeah, that is why in the process you have to turn it sometimes so that the what's at the bottom will go to the top, and then the
Mm-hmm.
color would be so you have it even and uniform. When you have the purple, when it's dried, okay, you have to put it in the sun for a while and then you have to store it after that. But if
Mm-hmm.
you leave the purple, if you just leave it, it's going to make salt. If you just leave the green, it's going to make salt because it's natural. It's just from the sea. So then, no
Yes.
matter what you do, it's going to make salt because naturally it would just make salt. So you have to keep on. Sometimes you have to knock it around to remove some of the salt, But that's not a problem because when you make the CMOS, you still have to soak it. So
Mm-hmm.
this salt is going to be removed from that. But Seamoss is such an amazing plant that you could actually use the salt in
Mm.
gardening. You could use it
Oh,
as a fertilizer. You could use that salt. If you have any pests like any slugs or anything around your house, you could just put it
mm-hmm,
around there, and the Seamoss salt would work wonders. Actually, right
mm-hmm,
now, there's some farmers when you bleach the Seamoss, the water that comes from the Seamoss when it's bleached, they actually use that as fertilizer for plantains and bananas also.
oh wow.
Very good. Another thing also that is picking up right now to show you how diverse CMOS is, a lot of the pig farmers right now, they're actually feeding their pigs the CMOS gel. I should have sent you the video of that. Since the CMOS has 91 minerals, and it does wonders for the body, you could imagine what it could do to
Mm-hmm,
an animal. So what they do is they take the CMOS, they cut a 55 gallon drum, they heat it
mm-hmm.
up, and they leave it overnight to cool, so it would make like a gel. They cut it in squares and they feed it to the animal.
That
So
is awesome. That
actually,
is.
it's almost like zero waste because if you have any rejected CMOS or CMOS that doesn't that it's not to your liking, you could just give it to a farmer and they could just use it as feed.
Mm, that
Yeah.
is amazing. That's amazing. Wow. So,
So there's a lot of different uses.
so what? Well, I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to process what you're telling me. Feed it to the pigs. Wow. What, it makes them juicier?
Yes, actually, there was a friend of mine who had he didn't believe it, but it has been done. It was kind of like a hidden secret for a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people who have animals, to say, you know. And he tried it with his baby pigs,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me it works very well. They're actually bigger, more active, you know. So it worked for him. So I'm a believer because he's doing it up to now.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
a lot of sometimes a lot of the feed that they give the animals is just to fill their stomach. It doesn't have any nutritional value. So
Exactly. Exactly. Wow. So, Mr. Serrier, so I know that you made a video, and I think that I was really taken aback by that video because we sometimes we see people have CMOS, they sell it at a price, and we have no clue the amount of work that it takes to get the CMOS to a place where it from to a place where you get it to sell it. And you did a video and it's very tedious work. But I'm going to show another video, right? I'm going to show another video. I don't know what that feedback is, but I'm going to show another video, and so that they could see the CMOS in the water, and you could probably explain that process, and maybe you can give us feedback as to why the work that is involved in the CMOS. Will that be okay?
no problem.
All right. So let me show my slide again. Okay, share my screen, and we're gonna go to what's okay, share. So guys, this is a short video, a 16-second video. Okay. So explain to the viewers what that process right there was.
Well, it wasn't a process. It was just a picture of the trees and the sea where we plant the sea moss.
Yes, but I saw there was some wood in the sea itself.
Yes, actually, those are the sticks that we use to tie the sea moss to. So the way it works is that let's just say you have a square. So you need to cut the sticks first, and you need to sharpen the edges so you could prick it into this into the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you put it at all four corners.
Mm-hmm.
You could have sticks in between if you would like, and then you run lines across. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you run lines to each one of the sticks. So you could just say, okay, that was four sticks. Okay, one, two, three, four.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have an entrance to the farm. So let's just see if hypothetically you just do once you leave one side open.
Mm-hmm.
So you have one rope going from left to right, from left to right, from left to right, from left to right, from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
On that rope has to have another rope tied to it. That's what you tie the Seamoss to. So the
Mm-hmm.
Seamoss is anchored on one rope, and that rope is anchored on a stick.
Wow. I am going to
So
show a video again. I'm going to show a video again so that they could better understand what you're saying, because I want people to understand the process that you farmers go through to get your CMOS out. The process. Okay, so let me just show you a video. Okay.
okay.
So we have Trevor Felician in the house. Welcome, Trevor. I hope you are doing amazing. This we are speaking with Larry Serieux. He is a CMOS farmer, and we getting to know the process of making CMOS and the hard work that is involved in the CMOS. So give me 1 second. Let me get to my. Let me see. Hold on. I am losing myself here. Okay. 1 second. I'm having a little bit of a glitch right here. Huh? Give me 1 second, Larry. So while I'm trying to figure this out, because obviously I'm having a problem. Okay, yeah. So there you go. So tell us. So what. I know there's a process, right? So what time? I know you have to go to the sea and everything. While I'm trying to get the video up, how long from the time you wake up to the time that you get into the water and get that CMOS going? Yes, yes, Neil, you are very late. I'm giving Neil pressure. You're very late. Yes. So what time? What's the process like from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you get into the sea and get out? What is your day like? Like how much time does it take?
Well, I have to say, big up to Fresh Productions and my brother Nelson Seri, because we do have the documentary, The Life in the Seamoss Farm on YouTube, which would show start to finish what our routine is on a daily basis. We wake up at five in the morning. We have breakfast. Um, we go to the farm, and it takes us about maybe sometimes about 10 to 15 minutes to get there. Um, Usually we just take a little break. Sometimes the tide is high. We don't go in right away. Sometimes the tide is low and we go in. It depends on what you need to do, what you want to do. If we go to harvest, we
Hold
would
that
really
thought.
spread it.
Hold that thought. I'm sorry. I got the video. So you will not explain to hold that thought. Okay. So I got the video.
No
Yes, I
problem.
got it.
No
So
problem.
hold on. Before we get you, because I don't want you to do too much talking. I want them to see the process for themselves, for those who have not
Uh,
seen it. But let me say hello.
and
Let me see who we have. Oh my God, we have quite a bit of people right now. We have Elisha Mathre. Dennis, we have Trevor, we have Neil, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flog you for being late on your brother's show. We we have Dennis Snack, good night. Dennis, you have Alan Shalry, good night. John Leo, good night. Jeremy Tyrese, good night. Katie and Avija, good night. Janice Ramontal, and then
Okay.
Katie and I said, hi Larry, hi Cindy. Hello, sweetheart, how are you?
Hi,
Yes.
Kitty.
So I'm going to share this my screen now so that we could watch the video. Okay, so let me go. All right, so this is my screen, guys. So I'm going to take it from. Can you see it? All right, so
Yes, yes.
yes, I'm gonna take it from here. It is 29 minutes long, but I want to take you to where he's cutting that wood and everything because I find that was really intriguing.
the the risk of high tide. You could drown. You also have the risk of certain marine animals getting bitten by a crab or getting punctured by a sharp stick. You also have other risk of you getting trapped in your farm or getting tangled in the ropes also. All of those are risks that you have when you're a Seamoss farmer. The ocean is a no man's land. It's not our territory. So you never know what lurks beneath. So all of those risks, the risk of drowning, all of those things are risks that you have to take. You have to continuously put it down.
All those.
Let me pause for a second. This really got to me because when I look at all the sticks in the water, and I'm realize how much you guys have to go through. You're not in water. You're not on land, Larry. You're not in water. And you'll have to put in
Yeah.
all those sticks. You'll have to put all those ropes around the sticks. It is very tedious work.
Yes, it is actually. It is. I mean, they see the glory, they don't know the story. They always say that. The end
Yes.
product would never tell you the sweat and tears that's behind it. From getting the sticks, it's time consuming, it's risky, it's tiring. Um, Sometimes it's dangerous. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and you have logistics. I mean, getting the sticks, transporting the sticks, and you have to actually carry the sticks into the water. I mean, sometimes you have to pull maybe 10 or 15 sticks behind you, and you still have to prick all of those sticks. If you're on a time frame, you would have to do that before the tide gets up. Um, Sometimes you try to put the stick down, but the sand it's not as soft as certain places, so it would take a lot more time. Sometimes your technique is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the stick could actually injure you. And apart from that, if you it, all of that would happen, and you still have to go ahead and push through, tie your ropes, tie your the main ropes, tie your other ropes, and then plant. So it's a lot.
And not to talk about that sun, even if you're in the water, but that sun is coming down on your back.
Yeah, well, you have that too. That is a given. I mean, there's no shade in the sea.
Yes, yes. So
That
let
is
me
a given. That's why go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
That's why I try to wear long sleeves as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That picture there says 1,000 words. Just that slide right there. Let's continue to see what we're gonna get of because I am so intrigued by this because I love Seamoss, Larry. I love Seamoss. I think Seamoss is a superfood. I think Seamoss is the most nutritious thing that God put on earth, one of the most nutritious, and then one of the most um have the most health benefits, right? And I would eat and drink Seamoss anyhow. Okay, but I love that. It is also it takes me into the depths of how difficult it is to be able to get this out there to people. So let us continue with the video for us to allow people to sink deep into what they see and how profitable it is and how important it is for us to be able to respect Seamoss farmers. Okay.
Okay.
Usually we get here at 7 and we leave at about 2. Some days we leave later than that. It depends. We have like schedules. If we know that this month we have a target to replant the farm, like now, since all the seed got broken away, we might come here about 6:30 and leave about 3, just to make sure that we have all 3 farms planted. The sack, yeah, it's too low. Boy, whatever I had in the sack started to float away because the tide is high, so you can see the sack behind us. When there's a lot of current and waves, as you can see, the lines they get tangled and they burst, and the Seamoss burst and all that. The farm has to be maintained. You have to all of those that grows on the line, you have to take it out. You know, a rope. We have to the rope that's busted. We have to fix it, repair it. You know, it's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love. I mean, when you come to the farm and you see the farm is healthy and the Seamoss is growing very big, there's a very good sense of accomplishment.
And they have a line here.
Really, you want a longer piece of rope?
No, it's okay. Put the string inside the noodle, then push it between the line just for it to stay safer. Twist it around and then we make a knot.
The pool noodles is an alternative to they're alternatives to the PET PET plastic bottles. It's kind of more environmentally friendly, and it
Larry, look at that. You planted all of this?
Yes. I mean, it wasn't always like that. I mean, there was just a handful of CMOS farmers, and when it picked up, everybody started to go into it. And when COVID hit, a lot of people were looking for something to do in the meantime. So a lot of people went to planting CMOS. So that is why you see that kind of boom, you know, um, in all of the sticks and all of the bottles and stuff. But right now we're trying to phase out the bottles because it's not that environmentally friendly, and we're trying to use the pool noodles, trying to transition into glass or something more sustainable and more environmentally friendly. But it's a work in progress. But we've come a long way in trying to remove a lot of the plastics. We have cleanup campaigns on the beach all the time. Um, so the ministry is really working with the farmers in order to alleviate that problem right now.
Wow, 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 wow. Look at this. I'm gonna say just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go back to asking you just a few more. Would just go back to the
type you could see
look at
the
this.
difference or how it looks and how that one looks.
And this one is the green. That one stays green if we hang it out or leave it out in the sun. It stays green. But if we want to bleach it, we put it on our bed and we cover it, it will turn white. And this one is brown. It turns purple if we leave it out in the sun. But if we want to bleach it the same way, we put it on our bed and cover it, it will turn white. So the same CMOS, but different color.
We use the sacks and we would usually have to pull it onto shore sometimes getting some water outside of the out of the sacks would be challenging. The 50-pound bags and 100-pound bags, so it could be heavy at times. I mean, it could be a little bit strenuous, but with time you learn the techniques to remove the water and how to load the sacks from the sea onto the truck or the
Palette.
pallets we have here effectively. After the water is removed, the bag of Seamoss is actually lighter,
Mhm.
and then you could transport it into your truck, your van, your trailer to go on to their beaching beds.
For me, the waves dragging the bags going together with the current. So in the sea, it's a bit lighter because the water is flowing. So it doesn't affect me, but lifting it out of the sea, it's a bit strenuous. And that's why we have help, sometimes we do it on our own.
In terms of the commute from here with the harvest to the farm, it would take about the same 15 minutes. By boat, it would take a little bit more because we would have to load the boat with Seamoss, drop it down to the jetty, and get another vehicle from the jetty to bring it to our beds and our drying facility.
Whew, I'm gonna stop sharing. Larry, I have newfound respect for you. Oh my gosh. I saw this video, but I had just sitting here and just, oh my gosh, we got so many comments. I don't even know. We got so many comments. Okay. I got so, I mean, it's just amazing to see the work that is being put in there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow. Jacob Emmanuel said, bonsoir, Cindy. Good night. Good night, Cindy. So somebody said, I was diagnosed with, okay. I don't know what this person is saying. I don't know what this person is saying. Oh, no, we're not interested in what you're saying either. Okay. Neil said, Cindy, you need to come spend a day at the Simmons farm. Neil,
Yes,
baby.
actually, Neil has
I
been
need to because
Neil has been helping me in the initial stages of the farm. He used to come and help me harvest quite a bit, quite a bit. So he
wow.
knows the process.
Wow. Oh, I even lost the question because I'm thinking about you guys in that water. From what time you said? From 7?
Well, yes, sometimes from 7, sometimes from 6. Well, right now things has changed. We have people have wetsuits, so they're better protected. Some people use the big straw hats. Some people they don't drag the sea moss out of the sea. They actually there's some boats without engines and they just use the boat and they put
Mm-hmm.
it onto the boat and they just pull the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be more efficient than you damaging another farm trying to pull all of those sea moss bags behind you.
True, true.
But a lot of people have kind of made it easier for themselves. They get dinghies, they get the sea moss by boat. They hire people to come and pick it up and people to load it in. They hire people to dive.
Mm-hmm.
So different folks, strokes for different folks. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. If you're doing purple and green, you would need somebody to remove the purple when it's dry or remove the green when it's dry. You would need a vehicle to take it from point A to point B to have it
Mm-hmm.
in the other dryer. Um, so there's different processes for different for the different colors and stuff that you have to do. Unfortunately, I couldn't send you all of the videos. If had
I
I known, I
understand.
would send you more videos. But we could do it again, and then I could have more
Yes,
extensive.
we will have to have you back. But I want to ask you though, how I wanted to ask you. So to start up the CMOS business, what kind of investment did you need to start up the business?
Um, it really depends. Everybody's not the same. I would say if you have help from your family, maybe you have a place you could get the sticks for free. You don't have to right now. It's a business, so people you have to pay someone like $5 a stick and up to actually cut it for you, sharpen it, and then you bring it to the place.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, you have to get a vehicle to take it from point A to point B. That's another cost. It's five
Mm-hmm.
dollars a stick. When you have to buy the primary rope,
Mm-hmm.
that will be anywhere from $80 to $120. The
Mm-hmm.
secondary small rope, that's anything from like $45 to $50.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you need the sticks, you need the ropes, you need the plants. You may right now you may have to, if you don't have a farm, you may have to go to the sea and try to see if you could get plants from other Seamoss that's broken off, or you'd have to pay somebody. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's going, I think, $10 a bag
Mm-hmm.
for a sack for plants.
Mm-hmm.
So the startup cost, I would say, right now the startup cost is kind of high
Mm-hmm.
because for me, I had to get the sticks myself, buy the rope. I
Mm-hmm.
had to get the plants. If you don't buy it, it's very time consuming to actually get the plants.
Wow.
Okay. Afterwards, it would be very, 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 very wise to get a vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
because you would have to be paying someone to be transporting the CMOS all the time. You would need plywood. You would need 1x3s. You would need materials to make a CMOS bed, a bleaching table.
Mm-hmm.
That could run from anything from like $400 to $500, depending on the.
And
You would
that
have to
was
get a
have been my next question because I saw that you had the Seamoss bed and the house. So I know I was thinking, okay, yes, that will be part of your cost, for the to take care of everything to make everything work, in line in getting everything the Seamoss in the right way. And it's really, really time consuming. So guys, when you see people have the price for the Seamoss, like he said, each fork different stroke. You cannot compare that one's price to the other because you don't know what work is involved in getting them to where they are. What may be easy for him is difficult for somebody, and what may be difficult for him um may be easy for somebody. So you can never say, well, this one is selling it 50, so that is too expensive. No, we don't know. Okay. So we have to respect these people because I'm thinking about when you in water all that time, your fingers will be like,
you have, I mean, you have the breeze, sometimes rain falls and the sun is directly after it. I mean, it's you have to get a wetsuit or something, and a wetsuit can cost you in St. Lucia anything from like $250 to $300. Um, that is why it depends. A lot of people in the community of Raleigh have family. So
mm-hmm,
let's just say that my brother has a bed, but I don't have a bed. He has a bed and he has a dryer. Maybe
mm-hmm,
when he's not harvesting, I could use it.
mm-hmm,
But if you want to have, if you want to go into your own thing and you want to make sure that, okay, I want to be a Seamoss farmer and I want to go into that and I want to go into
mm-hmm,
that properly, you need your beds.
mm-hmm,
First, you need to know your capacity. You need to spot in the sea to put your ropes and build your farm. You need to know
mm-hmm,
how much your farm is going to produce, which you will get to know over time. You would have to
mm-hmm,
build a pitching table, and if you can produce more, you'd have to build more pitching tables, and
mm-hmm.
you would have to build the dryer. The dryer is very, very, very costly because
Oh,
the material that we use on the dryer is polyfill, and that is 6 millimeter and 4 millimeter. That could run you alone, just the plastic alone to cover the dryer can run you anywhere from $650 for one
wow.
row. That's just for one row, and you need wood to do the frame. You would need for the dryer. You need another type of net that can run you again anywhere from like 400 or 350 just for
Mm-hmm,
that row, because you cannot put the Seamoss to dry on something that doesn't breathe. So the net actually has holes. So when you put it in the dryer, the heat from the plastic would dry it, but then air would be circulating in there also. So
Wow.
there's a lot. If so, logistically, you have a farm, you have a vehicle. From your farm, you put your CMOS in your vehicle. From your vehicle, you put it on your bed. As long as it's finished bed, you finish bleaching. It's in 24 hours when the sun is really hot. You put it in you wash it, you put it in your dryer, and then you wait for it to dry.
Mm-hmm.
Another scenario is you have your farm, but you don't have a vehicle. So you have your farm. You could pay someone to harvest if you have your 9 to 5, or you could go on a weekend or on a Saturday. You pay somebody to transport it from your farm to wherever you're bleaching it, and then afterwards you take it from there to where you want to dry it, and you store your CMOS. So as you said, it depends on what scale you want to go in. It depends on how far you want to go with it. You know, so I cannot give like a fixed cost. It was really cheap the time I did it,
Mm-hmm.
but right now it's not really. On a small
Right.
scale, you could maybe do it if you have a family member who knows carpentry and stuff. But
Yes.
different folks.
I want to tell you some of the comments. Katie Anderson, Cindy agree, big respect, Larry. And Edmund Charles said, good night. I'm watching, I'm doing the same. Emma Leons, good night, cuz. Michael Matlock said, big up Larry. He said, keep doing a great job, Cindy. Thank you. And Francilia Plummer said, great job, cuz. Yes, so you have
Right
some
here,
really, yeah.
Prince William
So
Plummer, yeah.
yes, it is there. It's very informative because I learned a lot. When I saw your video for the first time, I'm gonna wait a minute. I have never seen the process to detail like this. I've never heard someone explain it like this and see the way it is being done. We sometimes say, oh my gosh, I like this. But the whole process, the work, the tedious work, the sleepless nights, the early waking up in the morning, and I'm sure it's gonna some health issues are gonna be involved in that too. So there's
Yes,
a
yes.
lot that goes on in your work, your line of work and what you do. And I commend you for this. Now, I'm sorry, my hair is going everywhere on my face and it's tickling me. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna so, Larry, I want you to tell. I have it on the screen, but tell the viewers the name of your business.
The name of my business is Seri Agro Products. We we export CMOS. We export agro products also. Um, so we export to the UK. We export to the United States. We also have um, like kind of a link up in Miami for logistic purposes. So if you don't want us to export to you, or it's a little bit expensive to export to you, you could get from our store in Miami. It's Seamoss, Seemos, or solutionseamos.com. Um, but we do sell locally. We do also the powder CMOS. We do also powdered products like powdered bay leaf, which you call boaden, powdered, we call it chichima, that would be turmeric, but it
Mm,
would be turmeric from St. Lucia. We export all of those things. So you could go to our website, Seri Our Products at Wix. I think she has it up. So, or you could just contact us. Our contact number is on there also. We do have WhatsApp also. So, yeah.
that's you and your beautiful wife. Sorry, that's that's your beautiful wife. Yeah, Syria Agro Products and Simos yeah.
The St. Lucia the CMOS and StLuciaCMOS.com, that would be if someone is in the United States and they would like to
Yes. Mm-hmm.
order from our Miami store.
Okay.
We also ship and do bulk. So you could contact us and then we'll be able to send it over to the United States anywhere from St. Lucia if that is your preference.
Mm-hmm.
We do sell locally. If someone is in the island, they could contact us and we could arrange so they could get the CMOS. Yeah. or any agro product that we supply.
That's awesome. So you said St. Lucia Seamoss is if they are in the US, okay, and they want to
Yeah,
get your seeds. Yes. So let me share that again, guys. If you are in the US, do I have it right on screen? St.
I
Lucia
think it's
Seamoss.com.
seamosandlucia.com. It's
Okay.
Seemoss.
Okay. I'll correct this. Seamoss St. Lucia.
Yes, it's Seemoss. That should be it. I should have sent you the. I think I sent it to you. Um, the information to you.
Mm-hmm. I have it. Let me see if I have it on screen there because I can always pull it up. StLuciaSeamoss.com. I don't think I have. I saw your profile, your
I think
link
it's
tree
no,
profile.
it's Seamoss. Yeah, the lead. Yeah, so it would be
The link
yeah
tree.
the link. Yeah, the link tree. So yeah, and then it would be it would be the Seamoss Saint Lucia, the same way it's spelled. And you could check them on Facebook. Yeah, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, and they
Mm-hmm.
have it's Seemoss Saintlucia.com, and then you would get the Miami store.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
But
let me make
interesting,
sure I get that. I'm gonna
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna put it on screen so that people could see it, okay? Because I need them to when they go back to this live, they can see it. So let's go. SeamossStLucia.com.
Yes, and it would be spelled Seemos.
Oh, okay, okay. Seemos.
Yes,
Seamoss St. Lucia.
.com. One second, let me just add it. Yeah,
So is the entire St. Lucia STLUCIA?
one second, I'll have to send you the link.
Send it to me. I can always pick it up where you say. But guys, listen. Um, let me scroll that ticker. Save. I um I am just so amazed by it by by the hard work that is involved in what you do. I am so amazed. I am so and I think after this, for those of you who are watching, there's profound respect for all forms of work, but the CMOS business is a very tedious business, and we need to give them all the props that they need, they deserve, because it is not easy. It is not easy. Are you still there with me? Are you still there with me? Are you still there with me, Larry?
Yes, actually, just one second. Let me get it
Shawana is
out.
there. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so I was just one second. Yes, so I was trying to get the link, but it's actually on the link tree link I have. If you hit
Uh-huh.
on order, you're going to see these seamossstlucia.com, and you'll be
Mm,
able to access the link from there.
mm-hmm,
We were talking about the health risk. There are a lot. Arthritis. When you have to tie the ropes itself in the water, I mean, your hands get numb. You know,
mm-hmm,
it's a lot. It's very strenuous actually, but it's a labor of love. If you have to do it, you do it, and you
mm-hmm,
enjoy doing it. You know, but there's a lot of lines. There's a lot of small lines to tie. There's a lot of rope tying. There's a lot of
mm-hmm,
physical lifting. Um, Also, when you have to make the powder and all of that, it takes a lot of time. Another
mm-hmm,
thing that is really, really, really that people don't see is that
mm-hmm,
when you have to put in the CMOS, sometimes it gets really hot under the plastic.
mm-hmm,
So your hands get extremely hot trying to turn it. So I mean, it's as you said, it's a lot of work to get the end product, but it is worth
mm-hmm,
it because it's beneficial to your body also. So
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Wow.
just wanted to touch on that.
Because common sense told me that there has to be risk when you're in that water. you're in the water for a long time. I so Larry, let me see if I have this thing pulled up right there. From what I'm seeing is that you are providing work for people. So how many people do you have working for you?
Well, it depends. Right now, I don't have a facility as yet, so I don't employ a lot of people, but I
Mm-hmm.
do employ maybe about in the whole operation about 68 people because
Okay.
different people have different roles. Since I export, um, there are different people that I have to employ to do different tasks. A lot of the time, sometimes if I'm overwhelmed, I would have to. If
Mm-hmm.
I would need someone to help me harvest, if I would need someone to transport, if I would need someone to look after the Seamoss.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's about eight persons involved in my operation. Soon to be
Okay.
more, you know.
Wow. I'm trying to put the thing down, the website. Larry, I applaud you because not only are you providing a quality product to St. Lucians, to other people in to people in the United States, you're supplying the United States, but you are also providing jobs for people. And anytime you have a business that can provide jobs for people in our country, you are doing an amazing job. So I just want to say thank you so much for the work that you do, for the work that you put into your business, and to your beautiful wife. I know they said behind every successful man there's a strong woman.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
And I know that it takes your partner has to be working together with you for a common cause. When you put your head together, then a lot of amazing things happen. You'll have to work as a team. And I can see that
Yeah.
because you guys have been working as a team, your business is growing and is booming. And that is a really, really good example for those who are partners out there. Okay. Let me see who's there with us. So I always like to. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of people. We have. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to say hello to you. We have Patrick Morris watching, Kirsty Douglas, Ninfa Emmanuel, Larry Mack, Ricardo Paul, Elijah Rodriguez, Kerwin Casimir, and Shawana is watching. And oh my goodness, that is amazing, 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 amazing. Your
Thank you,
wife,
all the people watching. Yeah.
you are getting some really good likes and some great comments, for the people who are showing the stuff off there. I know that some people who are showing stuff off for this whatever that is not really important, because you're gonna find people who are gonna put their little advertisement either way, but I will take it off. But so tell us again. You say you have bay leaf. You have in the United States. You have bay leaf. And you said it's in Florida. You have all of these things. So Panica.
No, actually, we do this CMOS. We do this CMOS through the Florida store. But however, if you request it, we can
Okay.
send it over, or we could send it to you because we just started doing the
Mm-hmm.
powdered CMOS.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just diversifying into doing the powder products right now. So
Mm-hmm.
if it is requested, or if you put an order on the website, because we do have a website, Seri Agro Products, where you can put in orders and you can give us a call, and then we'll be able to assist in any agro products that you would like to get to you.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, do you have a Facebook page? Or is it
Yes,
an
we do have.
project?
Yes, Seri Agro Products does have a Facebook page. We do have an Instagram page. Just started it up. I'm just in the process of uploading some of our harvest, some of our products that we're looking to launch in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we do want to get into that virtual platform where we could reach more people.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be able to diversify and grow more.
That is absolutely amazing. And I have no doubt with your hard work and with your beautiful wife standing by you, and you have a community of people who are cheering you on and who are so, supporting you in what you are doing. I absolutely believe that you are going to bring bring more products out for the general public. I want some CMOS. And one of the reasons why I really reach out to is because I have people I know people who are looking for CMOS suppliers, so just to be able to have you on here and to show your work and to show your dedication to your work. It is just the process itself. It is a cause to be joyful. That's not a word I'm trying to say. There's another word I'm trying to
Well,
but
I think
it's coming at
it's
this
very
point.
fulfilling. It's very fulfilling as a job. And the thing with CMOS is there's no really chemicals, or you don't have to look after it too much. If you really set up your farm good, you don't have to be there every day. You could
Mm,
have it in the water in the next 2 to 3 weeks, it would grow, and then you just come to harvest. You don't have to give it fertilizer or anything. Nature does that for you. So
mhm,
anything that that would promote an ecosystem, it would um, promote employment, and it's actually good for the whole community. It's good for the ecosystem. It's just a win-win, a full circle when I look at it.
absolutely, absolutely. I want to show one more clip of you guys, the CMOS underneath the water. I think this is so amazing to me. This is one more clip of the CMOS in the water. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Hold on a second. I'm going to share my screen. Give me 1 second. I love this. I love this. I am a hot mess, Larry, but I love this. Let me show the CMOS in the water, right?
Yeah, soon I'll get a GoPro and I'll have it under the water.
Okay, look at this, guys. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think this is beautiful. I think this is amazing. I think that Larry, your hard work is going to pay off.
Thank you, thank you.
It is going to pay off. It is going to pay off. And I applaud you and your wife for taking this feed on. I applaud you all for just everything that you do. And for those of you who want CMOS, Mr. Larry is on here. You can go to his link tree. I have put the links on there for you guys to see so that you could go get some CMOS. There are people out everywhere. Let me tell you, and one of the things that I have learned to appreciate, Larry, is that we have this. When I was growing up, we had this CMOS for the longest while and in our possession. And people everywhere, all around the world, are craving for this masterpiece in nutrition and everything called the CMOS. And we had it all along. And a lot of people are just getting to know how beneficial it is to our health, to our everyday health. That's amazing.
Yes, it is. St. Lucia is very blessed. We have a lot of fruits and foods and superfoods that has no competition. I mean, you
Mhm,
have a banana which has competition, like you have plantain, you have macaboo. All of them are similar,
mhm,
but you have noni, you have pomegranate, you have all of those other sour sop, all of those fruits that is just one of a kind. There's no other, and they have a lot of health benefits. But
mhm.
we just need to tap into that and try to see if we could get the markets to export it. We need to try to see if we could diversify into agro processing,
Absolutely.
where we could try to see if we could get 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 it preserved so that we could actually export it, and other we could share it with other people throughout the
Mhm.
world.
Larry, I'm gonna play one more video and then I'm gonna let you go because I know I have had you long. You gotta go to sleep.
the green.
I have one question. I have
Go
one
ahead.
question. Okay, sorry, questions. I have one question. Larry, I'm going to provide you questions. I know we have to go in a little bit, but I'm going to
Go
ask a
ahead.
question.
No, it's
So
okay.
I see that there is underneath the water the different colors. So do they?
Yeah.
So as the sun is it because of the sun that's coming down on them? I don't want to. I'm trying to understand it.
As long as the water is clear, you're going to see it. It's like almost crystal clear. So you're going to see the green sea moss. You're going to see the fish. You're going to see the pool noodles in there. You're going to see the purple. You're going to see all of the colors.
Mm, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Because we in Monaco is blessed actually where we're from because we have like 13 beaches in Monaco. We have a black sand beach. We have beaches where it's like
Wait,
crystal clear. We
hold on.
have, yeah.
Did you say 13 beaches in Monrepo?
Yes, we have 13 from maybe more. We have 13 from Poilin to I think Marguerite, not including Miku. Yes. There's actually a beach in Monaco where there was a shipwreck, and the shipwreck is still there back in the day. I think you could still see the bottles on there from a wooden boat. Monaco is just full of history. So,
Wow, 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 wow. That's amazing. Now you're teaching me something I did not know. I did not know. But guys, if you want to get this is Mr. Larry Serieux. I am going to let me see if I can put the link for the share the link for the YouTube video. You could always go on there and check out Larry's video. Um it's a day in the life of a Seamoss farmer. And let me see if I can put it on there for you guys to see so that you all could go and visit this the video and see the full video. I am telling you guys, Larry and his team, they are doing amazing work, and you all need to support. It is my work here. I know my thing is labored right now. I don't like that. it is my it is my work, it is my desire that everybody who has a business and who's making a difference, okay, to be able to have their work showcased on my platform, to have their work being shown. I am for the little guy. I am applaud all those who are doing well. But I am for the person who is coming from nothing and who's growing into somebody. And when they grow into somebody, I'm still there with them. You understand? So it is important that we support each other in their endeavors, because it takes nothing to support somebody. It takes nothing, because um there's something called paid forward, and they say it's better to give than
right,
to receive. So you have to be able to
right.
pay it forward so you can get some of your blessings. So go out there, support Larry. I'm going to show you his this is the YouTube video. So I'm also going to put it on the link down there. So this is the YouTube video. You can look at it. I don't know if I can I don't know if you could click on the link, but at least find the link. It is a day in the life of a Seamoss farmer. Okay, it's on YouTube. So go on there and support Larry. Go on Linktree, purchase his products, and like he said, SeamossSt.Lucia.com. Go on there. If you are in the United States and you want Seamoss, you want whatever you want, you can make a request and you can get it up there to you. So in the beginning, Dennis said, I need this guy's number. So afterwards, Dennis, if you're still here, I'm going to give you his number so you could call him. Okay? So you're going to do business. I am all about uplifting people, motivating people, and helping people grow. So Larry, thank you so much. And I've taken a lot of your bedtime.
No problem. No
So
problem. No
have
problem.
an
Thanks,
awesome
Cindy.
night. And we are going to talk some more. So I thank your beautiful wife for me, and I applaud her for
Yes, I will.
supporting me standing by you, from everybody else who have been supporting you in your endeavor as a Seamoss farmer. Um, I always say this at the end: there are no tap outs in life. As long as you can get up, okay, you have the breath in you, you can achieve your goals and your dreams. Les Brown said, if you are going to fall, fall on your back. Because as long as you can look up, you can get up. And my mantra is
Right.
let your voice be heard. And you may fail many times before you succeed. We are going to fail at things, but never ever let failure be that finality for you. Never let it be the place that you stay. Rise up, rise to your own prosperity. Until next time, this is Cindy Placid and Larry Serieux on Poetry and Perspective with Placide. Have an awesome, awesome night. I will see you all next week.
No problem. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe the video. Life in a
Absolutely. And
Seamoss farm.
please share, subscribe, and share this live so that people are going to see the amazing work that we are doing and all the entrepreneurs and poets and everybody's doing. Have an awesome night. Good night.
Good night.